The CSR Journal Excellence Awards is an annually held multi-category awards instituted by the CSR Journal. The theme of the CSR Journal Excellence Awards 2019 was India First, with a focus on women empowerment. The awards recognize the companies that have positively impacted both business and society by taking a strategic approach.
To make corporate social responsibility every individual's social responsibility, the CSR Journal, founded in 2014, is a dedicated print and online platform working towards providing timely, original, well-researched and unbiased analysis of development in the field of corporate and citizen social responsibility. Over the years, the platform has been successfully able to create and build upon a strong foundation of quality reporting and forward-thinking approaches in the domain. With that, I'm going to invite Amit Upadhyay on stage to give us his thoughts and his ideas and the vision behind CSR Journal.
Each and every individual has to realize कि जब तक हम सब मिलकर काम नहीं करेंगे कोई चेंज नहीं हो सकता. Now we have a very young team. I think the average age would be about 23, 24. And there are many people who don't work for us, we don't pay them. बट क्योंकि उनको ऐसा लगता है वो हमारे विजन के साथ उनका विजन मैच करता है, उनको लगता है कि जो हम करना चाहते हैं उसमें वो भी कंट्रीब्यूट करना चाहते हैं, इसलिए वो हमारे साथ हैं. सो थैंक्स टू ऑल द पीपल हु आर विद अस ओनली बिकॉज दे वांट टू कंट्रीब्यूट टू नेशन बिल्डिंग. मैं अपने देश की हर महिला को शत-शत प्रणाम करता हूं और मैं यही कहना चाहता हूं, वी आर विद यू, प्लीज कीप गोइंग. Prove to the world that you don't need any empowerment. You are strong, you are the strongest. And we really need you. Jai Hind, thank you very much.
The esteemed chief guests for the occasion were Shri Narendra Singh Tomar, Srimati Harsimrat Kaur Badal and Shri G. Kishan Reddy, Ministers of the Government of India, among other dignitaries.
I'm going to now invite on stage our chief guest, Shri Narendra Singh Tomar, Union Cabinet Minister of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare, Rural Development and Panchayat Raj.
CSR का उपयोग देश की आवश्यकता के लिए हो, देश में जो गैप्स हैं उनको भरने के लिए हो, और जो काम मिशन मोड में करना है उसमें भी CSR का उपयोग होवे. हिंदुस्तान में खुले में सोच के कारण जो गंदगी है उसके कारण वर्ष में लगभग 7 लाख बच्चों को डायरिया होता है और एक भी बच्चा हिंदुस्तान के लोग बचा नहीं पाते. 7 लाख बच्चे मर जाते हैं. और स्वच्छता का काम चलते चलते आप सब लोगों के सहयोग से 2018 में ही WHO ने दूसरी स्टडी की और उसमें उन्होंने कहा कि अब स्वच्छता इतनी बढ़ गई है कि इस वर्ष 7 लाख में से 4 लाख बच्चों को हिंदुस्तान बचाने में सफल हुआ है.
The awards saw participating corporates deliberate together on solving the social gaps, sincerity and ongoing commitment in incorporating ethical values, compliance with legal requirements and respect for individuals, communities and the environment in the way they do business.
Training the teachers and improving their outcomes. Are you measuring the outcomes of the ultimate beneficiary?
Well,
and if so, have you achieved some results already?
जब हमारा 5वां वर्ष कंप्लीट होने वाला था तो हमने कांतार एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से हमने थर्ड पार्टी से इम्पैक्ट असेसमेंट करवाया और उस इम्पैक्ट असेसमेंट की फाइंडिंग यह रही कि तकरीबन 87% जो बेनिफिशरीज थे उन्होंने ये एक्सेप्ट किया, स्वीकार किया कि उनके टीचिंग स्किल में उनकी पेडागोजिकल स्तर पे काफ़ी परिवर्तन आए. और यह केवल उनकी वर्डिंग्स नहीं थे बल्कि हमारे इस ITI का एक मैकेनिज़्म यह भी है कि हम क्लासरूम ऑब्जर्वेशन करते हैं, हमारी फैकल्टीज़ करती है कि जो वर्कशॉप्स में जो पेडागोजी जो स्किल्स हम उनको प्रदान कर रहे हैं, जो दे रहे हैं, सिखा रहे हैं, क्या वो क्लासरूम में भी एग्जीक्यूट हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है. जो स्थिति 2013 से पहले शिक्षकों की थी जो कि ट्रेंड थे, लेकिन क्लासरूम में कैसे एग्जीक्यूट करें, वो क्लासरूम में किन किन पेडागोजिकल लेवल पे एक्टिविटी को कैसे वो आधार बनाकर वो एविडेंस बेस्ड किस तरह से वो टीचिंग कर पाएँ और जॉयफुल लर्निंग का इन्वायरमेंट कैसे क्रिएट कर पाएँ। और इसके दौरान हमने निश्चित तौर पे जो नेशनल करिकुलम फ्रेमवर्क है 2005 का, उसको हमने इसको आधार बनाया है सर।
What is your indicator for the project?
So the key assessment indicators is, of course, the impact in terms of number of lives touched, and also where the demand is there. So in terms of, if I am to tell you the annual consumption through all these projects, it is somewhere around 64 crore liters, which is annually consumed through these water filters. So that's the amount of impact that we are creating. Of course, this is one of the criteria. Then the avoidance in terms of electrical emissions, the wastage that is usually incurred in RO systems. So we are trying to avoid all of that, and that is inbuilt. So we are not, talking about sustainability as in isolation, but we are trying to plug in all three elements of sustainability, whether you talk about people, so in terms of the lives impacted, whether you talk about planet, so in terms of the avoidance of carbon emissions, because we are not using electricity.
You have indicated there is an annual income increase of about 262%, which seems to be quite high. Can you explain the
Yes. Very good afternoon. First, let me explain project in a brief. Mahindra & Mahindra Limited is implementing watershed development program with the government of Madhya Pradesh from 2013. So that is a PPP model, public-private partnership model. So we are working in the catchment of famous Bhoj Tal for conservation of soil and conservation of water, along with enhancement of livelihood in the project area. So during a period of 6 years, we have thoroughly worked on the components of soil and water conservation, productivity enhancement activities, improved seed packages, and most importantly, we did crop diversification. So initially, farmers were practicing only soybean in Kharif and wheat in Rabi. So we break that culture. So we introduced maize as a new crop, tree-based farming, that is orchard of guava, mango, lemon. Then due to water availability, summer mung is cultivated on large scale, pumpkin crop is grown in the large scale. At the same time, milk production is also increased. And off-farm activities like SCG activities and skill building activities. So from all these components, so income has been increased from 20,000 to 70,000. So that is 262%, and that has been assessed by Deloitte organization. That is a third-party organization, and complete assessment was done by Deloitte.
So we have taken up an integrated watershed project in central Maharashtra. The region is called Bid. It was experiencing 3 years of drastic drought, which is the reason we have picked this region. We are working with the farmers there, 1,500 farmer families. We're also working with NABARD on a co-funding basis. So we have the technical expertise. We have, along with this project, we have integrated many other projects as well, including solar electrification for street lighting. We've also done a carbon sequestration project there, which will give the farmers a secondary income. So this is happening through carbon intensive plans that we have made. We've gone beyond CSR, so we're actually using company funds to bring experts and consultants on board to help us plan the project. So we have actually made a plan around the native species and the kind of species that will help farmers get secondary income. As well as certain practices. So there are agricultural practices which have been incorporated, such as not burning residual agricultural crop, but using it instead in the farming practices. The type of species of crops that are grown, dual cropping, so they can plant 2 different species along with each other, multiple cropping seasons, various other practices we've been also instructing the farmers on. Along with this carbon, we are also doing 2.5 lakh tree plantation of commercial varieties. So local as well as commercial variety plantations have been done to help the farmers again with a secondary income. So these are some of the initiatives that we have done on the ground.
So the project Samadhan, the story behind this, like we started agriculture and livestock development project since 2010, but Samadhan came in picture in 2016. So just a quick story. Initially we were working with the farmer on a model farm basis. So we were creating the model farm at the village level. So the problem was कि हम गांव में जब भी काम करते थे तो we were selecting the farmers जो बहुत interested रहते थे और उन्हीं के साथ काम करते थे. But in 2016 we started selecting each and every farmer of the village. So we targeted कि हम जितने भी किसान हैं हमारे गांव के operational villages के वो सबके साथ में काम करेंगे with the quality input which we provide. And then we started Samadhan project in 2016 जिसमें कि हम जितने भी किसान हमारे 67 core villages के हैं which are the operational villages of our mining area, उनके साथ हमने काम करना स्टार्ट किया. We choose the activities on their interest basis. We took the activities जो already वो काम कर रहे हैं उन्हीं को हमने आगे बढ़ाया with the good technology and good input support. And we targeted 30,000 families to be benefited with the Samadhan, and till date means 3 years have been passed till now almost, and we have covered almost 20,000 families.
ऐसे तमाम सारे लोग जो इन क्षेत्रों में काम करते हैं उनको सम्मानित करने का काम किया है. ये हमारा सामाजिक दायित्व भी है और इससे लोग और प्रोत्साहित भी हैं.
It's a great initiative. I think not only an initiative, a journey to involve corporate NGOs and great people who have the philanthropic intentions to reach out to the society, help children in particular, weaker segments of society.
Now corporates have been doing fantastically well. They are coming up with innovative ideas, and I would like to quote one of the nominations, that was Go Goat. So that was fantastic. We have heard about self-help groups which already NGOs have been doing, government has been doing, but then this was a very creative, very innovative idea.
When we started CSR Journal about 5 years back, the only intention was to recognize individuals, NGOs and the corporates who are contributing something in the social domain. So when we started, that was the only thing that we wanted to achieve.
I think when you have awards and recognitions, it motivates people to work towards a goal and an objective. I think it's really important to motivate people, especially in this area. So I think, yeah, it's a good award. I think the format is good. It's also an event where you have thought leaders who are coming and talking about important issues.
जो कॉर्पोरेट जगत के लोग हैं उनके द्वारा जो सामाजिक क्षेत्र में कार्य किए जाते हैं, तो उस काम को जिनके द्वारा जो किए जा रहे हैं बहुत अच्छे ढंग से, मतलब उनको ये अच्छा एक प्लेटफॉर्म मिला है कि वो अपनी बात को भी रख सकते हैं. और इसके माध्यम से समाज जो गांव है, गांव जहां पर लोग प्रभावित होते हैं, वैसे जगह पे उनके द्वारा कार्य किए जाते हैं, चाहे वो शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में हो, ग्रामीण विकास के क्षेत्र में, स्वास्थ्य के क्षेत्र में. तो बहुत ही अच्छी बात है और समाज को आगे बढ़ाने में उनकी अहम भूमिका होती है. तो मैं अपनी ओर से उन्हें बधाई देती हूँ कि इसी तरह से समाज को आगे बढ़ाने में, देश को आगे बढ़ाने में वो अपना योगदान दे.
I still want to tell all the women out there that you are strong, and that's why the so-called stronger sex thinks that we are the weaker sex. But you stand out there and fight it out, and things are changing. We're all there to support you, and there are lots of people out to support you. Things will change, and you will get your due place in no time.
Eminent personalities at the awards shared their ideas on the importance of corporate social responsibility and the awards.
How are you measuring the social impact?
इनडायरेक्ट टर्म्स में मैं बात करूं अगर कि हम लोग कैसे उसको सोशल इम्पैक्ट को देख सकते हैं. सो अगर मैं बोलूँ कि हम लोग बहुत सारा मनरेगा के साथ कन्वर्जेंस कर रहे हैं. वी आर इंश्योरेंस स्कीम्स का हम लोग बात करते हैं जहाँ गैप है बैंक लिंकेजेस का महिलाओं का. सो क्लोज टू 90%, इनफैक्ट आज की डेट में 19,000 वुमेन्स हैव बैंक अकाउंट्स विद PSU बैंक्स. सो ये हमारा इम्पैक्ट है. मनरेगा में महिलाएं जो है काम ले रही हैं, इंश्योरेंस 4 से 5 हज़ार महिलाओं का बैंक के थ्रू इंश्योरेंस ऑलरेडी हो चुका हुआ है. और अगर आप देखेंगे तो अब जो है हम लोग एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप माइक्रो एंटरप्राइजेज में भी जा रहे हैं, तो ये सब चीज़ें हैं जो उनको लीड करेंगी पूरा जो है.
To bring a positive change in the society and country altogether, the awardees and dignitaries also discussed devising a strategy to reduce the issues of the vulnerable population.
It's wonderful that India is one of the first countries that actually made CSR mandatory. And look at the amazing diverse fields that everybody is contributing in their own special ways. And I often think that instead of just a room full of you and just one of me here, what a wonderful partnership it would be if you would actually partner along the way you're partnering with people, your industry, and you rope in a member of parliament. We have 2 young parliamentarians here and an old one here as well, so 3 of us. And I'm sure that if we were all to get together where we make the policies and we try and implement those policies on the ground, and if we have support not just of our legislation but also of the industry and your CSR, I'm sure we can make 3 times the difference than what each of us are doing in our own individual ways. Like somebody wise said that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I think all of you are taking that single step, and when so many of us take that single step, those 1,000 miles will be covered in no time at all. We're in the process of becoming a global superpower. We're going to be a $5 trillion economy not too long a distant future.
Education and skill training category. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Tata Power. The next category of awards, Women Empowerment and Child Welfare. The winners are Renew Power, in the health and sanitation category, the winner is Yes Bank Foundation. In the sports category, the winner is Aditya Birla Capital. The environment segment, winners in this category, Mahindra and Mahindra. Can we have Team Mahindra and Mahindra come up?
Noted social worker Sindhutai Sabkal was felicitated for her dedication and contribution in the service of humanity.
पहले खाने का सवाल भैया ने कम करो, खाने को दो, बाद में पढ़ाओ, बाद में सिखाओ बाबा, पहले भूख का सवाल है.
People who are contributing towards nation building, not just concentrating on earning profits out of their company, but actually giving back to society. And I think that's commendable. That's what each one of us needs to do. And if there are platforms like CSR Journal that honor people and companies who are doing that, that's the need of the hour. I still want to tell all the women out there that you are strong, and that's why the so-called stronger sex thinks that we are the weaker sex, but you stand out there and fight it out, and things are changing. We're all there to support you, and there are lots of people out to support you. Things will change, and you will get your due place in no time.
It's an award which has been given to us through a very deliberate process, a process which has had the best of best jury members, relevant jury members, illustrious jury members choose us.
ये बहुत खुशी की बात है. CSR जनरल अवार्ड आज एक्सेलेंसी के नाम पर जो NGO के साथ मिलके काम करते हैं, जो कॉरपोरेट कंपनीज CSR फंड देके नए नए इनिशिएशंस लेके जो काम कर रहे हैं रूरल एरियाज़ में, एग्रीकल्चर फील्ड में, हेल्थ के फील्ड में, स्पोर्ट्स के फील्ड में, वाटरशेड के फील्ड में, अलग अलग जो देश विकास के लिए काम करना चाहते हैं. सरकार सब काम नहीं कर सकते हैं, मगर सरकार के साथ मिलके काम करना एक अलग होता है.
I participated in this event which was to encourage the players who have been playing their role in the CSR activities, and I must say that it's a good initiative to encourage the organizations and the agencies, those who are working in the social responsibility, corporate social responsibility area. Corporate social responsibility can play a very important role in various activities, and the Niti Aayog as a think tank recommends CSR association and assistance in many activities which are sometimes appear to be slightly out of the way. For example, cutting edge technologies like artificial intelligence, blockchain, electric vehicles, etc. All these areas can also have the participation of corporate social responsibility.
It's a very pleasure to receive this award in behalf of my company, and this is the first award which our company received in agriculture and livestock category and for the Samadhan project. So it is very good, and I'm feeling really very nice that our programs and our projects are being recognized, and our credit goes to our partner agency who is BIAF. So we are working with BIAF since last 9 to 10 years, and really they are working very hard, and our community nearby our mines and operations, so they are getting very good benefit out of it.
जब मैं भूखी थी और दिल्ली स्टेशन पे भी मैं भीख मांगती थी, सावली मूर्ति मंदिर है वहाँ भी मैं भीख मांगती थी, आज मैं मेहमान बन के आई, इसलिए खुद के लिए ज़रूर जो बेटा मगर औरों के लिए भी सोचो, बहुत खुशी की बात है बेटा। मैं खुद के लिए जीती तो मर जाती, मैंने औरों के लिए सोचा और ज़िंदगी आ गई। मंजिल बहुत दूर है, जाना वहाँ जरूर है, रास्ता मुश्किल है, मरना मंजूर है, मगर शेर जैसे मरेंगे। खुद के लिए ज़रूर जो, मगर औरों को भी सोचो, बस जिंदा रहना है और जीना है तो औरों के लिए भी सोचना है। ये तो मैं करती, अनाथों की माँ मैं।